Oh, mothers, don't you fear, ain't gonna drop no bomb over here. Won't be a bang, won't be a boom, just a TV set in your living room. Coming in loud, it's coming in clear, coming like...
Hi, our friends. Every time we go live, let us know if you can hear us and you can see us all right before we continue. And then, you know, we start rambling and realize later on that you can't hear us. Anybody? Can you hear me? Yes? Somebody send me a chat. Yes, all good. Thank you, Billy, so much. Appreciate it. All right, guys. First off, Billy, thank you so much for joining us and being there tonight. James Tate, of course, and for your super chat. Thank you. William, it's good to see you on here. We're going to see you in a couple of days for sure. All right. And Original Jimbo. Can't forget you.
What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all?
All right. So it's been a while. A friend of mine who asks me every Tuesday night if we're going live reminded me that it's been 3 weeks. And I was like, yeah, you were right. And you'd mentioned earlier, asked if we were going live. And I was like, and then, so here we are. It's been 3 weeks since we've been live.
Shit happens. We've been putting the miles in a different way than usual. You know, Jesus, where do we start?
I know. So last 3 weeks we've been, well, you guys know we were working on the van. We put out a little bit of a skit there on, not skit, but a Instagram reel story type thing of the van. We did get it completed to a point where we were ready to go camping. It's comfortable. We can take Hank, our dog, with us. And, you know, camp for, 4 or 5 days straight without any hiccups. And so we did. We took it to the farm, which is in Eureka Springs. It's a music festival, and camped there.
Yeah, so that was kind of course, we went down to Fandango, kind of figured out some things we needed to do. We came back and we got after it with Van Gogh. For our first dry run, we went over to the farm for Space Buried, which I may have posted a little bit about that. Just a crazy time over in Eureka Springs with our buddies, Deadhead Productions and all the crew over there at the farm. So we got to stay there and really test out the van. In the meantime, I was rounding up some mini bikes because I had this big idea that I wanted to have some mini bikes ready to rip for TMMR, which is Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival at Loretta Lynn's place in Hurricane Mills, Tennessee. And it's a mouthful. So between all that, I'd got a couple of mini bikes, which they needed a little bit of love after I got them, of course. We got those done, so he's able to load them up with Maxwell House, the chopper, Hank, Van Gogh, and we headed over to Tennessee. Everything went pretty well.
Yeah.
There's a few things we probably need to hone in a little bit. Keep in mind that this van is a 344 or 345,000 miles on an express van. So 1 ton express van. So that itself is an adventure alone. But we got everything kind of lined in. Now we're ready to do some more adventures. And we had an amazing time over at Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival. It was the first time that Steph had been back on 2 wheels since her brain tumor. So for us, it was a real big...
On my own.
On your own.
Yeah.
So it was a big mile marker for us. Even though it was the little mini bike, you can still fall over. Which it did fall over.
It did.
Yeah,
I was not on it.
No, and it fell into mine.
Fall over.
And then mine about fell into somebody else's, which was a big bike. We wouldn't want that to happen. Tate seeing it all play out there. Hank kind of got excited and did a buck and just got really exciting. It was there about, 9 o'clock at night. We were starting to get wound up.
I don't know if it was that. I don't know. It's just, it was kind of like it all happened so quickly too. But I'm just glad that nothing, major happened. And
we had a fun time.
Yeah. Yes, we did.
So Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival, I've been thinking about this. We've got enough footage to make a video. We got enough footage to make videos for a lot of things, which I guess we'll get to eventually. But Tennessee this year was focused on me and Steph and Hank. So we were able to get to ourselves there and really enjoy what the rally should be about, and just enjoy motorcycles and everything that has to do with motorcycles. They had a hell of a turnout. Honestly, they knocked it out of the fucking park this year. You guys did amazing over the whole crew.
Great music.
Great lineup. Great events. Just, we were able to get in on the bike games.
I know, that was kind of fun. Yeah, the
Fairly
bikes game.
good.
Okay, yeah, so they have a hill climb. They have bike games. They have time throughout the weekend and stuff that you could just go out there on the flat track or on the circle track. Well, flat track, I guess, is what you call it too. But and just fuck around and have fun. And then there's times, you know, that's designated just for games, which is open to everyone, which is really cool too. Everyone, all kinds of bikes.
Yeah.
And so that was fun. We didn't make it to the hill climb, but we did catch the bike games, and we were just kind of sitting there. We'd actually had a really long night before, and sitting there watching the bike games, we were just like,
well, yeah, so we had
let's do it.
early morning up all night, and then we went to sleep, and then Tate ventured over and pecked on the van and woke us up about 12:30 or so, and we'd only been in bed for a little while, which we got up and answered the door in my underwear or some shorts, scratching my head. You know, Steph and I having a good time, being ornery as hell. I won't go into great detail on some shit, but it was just a funny moment for all of us. And so I was like, yeah, we're going to get up and get around. And Steph and I were like, well, let's take the chopper down and buzz around. Parked it over there and then started watching the bike games. And of course, her and I looked at each other and was like, well, fuck it. Let's go have some fun. And I'm glad we did. I was still had the little shakes, those morning kind of quivers.
Yeah, it was
hair of the dog.
It was fun. It was very fun though,
Yeah,
and I'm glad that we participated because, you know, we've never actually done any bike games before, like the keg roll, you know, the wiener biting contest, which
my fault.
I'm gonna redeem myself, and I'm gonna try it again for sure one day.
We'll do it.
But it was fun. It was overall it was really fun. And then Mike Moore was there, James Tate was there. And then a bunch of friends that we've just met here and there was all there. Like you said, they probably had the biggest turnout this year than they'd ever had.
No doubt.
More vendors than before.
Yes.
Better music lineup than before. Better games, you know, and then the hill climb. They had all these different categories with the hill climb. I've seen videos of people that's posted it. I wish we would have made it, but we definitely will next year. And then, you know, if you've never been to Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival, there's 3 different areas that you can kind of congregate, drink cold beer, hang out, listen to music. And that's, of course, the Loretta Lynn's Roadhouse main stage, the Speed Shack, and then down at the Watering Hole. Of course, the Watering Hole is the one that's right on the creek and next to the Burnout Pit. So you guys probably caught the live feed when he went live on Instagram.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's so hard to get service down there.
Yes, it is.
So
yeah,
we had a blast, and not only that, but Steph and I think it was Saturday night, we were like, fuck it, let's go goof off. So she was getting more comfortable on that mini bike, so we actually got to run down into the campground, and we did that a lot of times. I had some dude message me earlier, it was a comment actually, and he's like, actually, me and my wife were locals. We'd seen y'all. You and the missus kept zipping by on them mini bikes. We never would stop. We just having such a blast. I even had to fill mine up again. I mean, come on.
Yeah, how many times do you go to a rally and you have to fill up your mini bike? I mean, usually the tanks are, you know, because you just zip around like from camp to stage or camp to the beer store, you know, or the beer shack, you know, whatever. But yeah, no, we got out there and just ripped it for like probably, I mean, I don't know how long it was.
Couple
and
hours.
then, of course, we would go places and we'd drink one beer. We'd drink one beverage. And then we'd hop on and then we'd go zip around. And this is like, I don't know how many acres it is actually completely, but hundreds of acres.
Yes.
And you can leave like the main rally area, they call it Area 3, which is all like tent camping. There's some RV spots with electric and water, but majority of it is tent camping, and it's all along the creek going down through there. It is so much fun.
Oh my God! And it rained the night before, which it fucked up our easy up, which it'll be in the video. We like open the doors, she couldn't get out of the van. We had to go out the back doors. But anyway, it rained just enough where there was quite a bit of mud holes, and it was so much fun because it went down, and we were just gonna have a mild night Saturday night because we knew we had to get up Monday or Sunday and hit the road. But you know, one thing's led to another, and the feel was so good, and got there drinking a little beer, watching the burnout, and I got behind there and I had fucking tire shit all over me, just all over my right side. I noticed they kept taking pictures of me, and I didn't know why. I just thought I was so damn good looking.
You had like
I had
mud
shit
and like
fucking everywhere.
Amazing.
And then we got on the mini bikes and took down through there, and I was already dirty anyway, so I just hold my feet out like you're a little kid and bust through the puddles and pop a wheelie, jump in it, and kind of get the thing to bunny hop a little bit. And I had so much fun, and I'm looking forward to next year. And I hope we can find a couple more events like that so that we can go to again.
Yeah, the one thing that, I mean, I think I made a post sometime a week ago or so, you know, you can always tell if it's someone's favorite rally is if they keep going back each year. And, you know, this is the third year for you. I didn't get to go last year. You guys know the van went, you know, to shit, whatever. Anyways, and we have it on our calendar for next year because we don't want to miss it. But I was going to get to the point that there's like all kinds of walks of life. There's all kinds of bikes. There's all kinds of motorcyclists. There's, you know, adventure style. There's like the street bikes. There's the choppers. There's the touring. And it's just it's a big array of motorcycles.
Really was this year.
It was.
It seemed a lot more than usual. And a lot of brand names are there.
Yeah.
And what I mean with that, there were some people that, if you're going by followings, these fucking people have huge followings. And then here we are, I think we'd either know somebody or something, or we kind of knew them, or they know us. Then we all got to hang around, and then everybody, you got to really, once again, at Tennessee, you get to hang out with people that you might not usually get to. And you find out if you like them or you don't like them.
Yeah. Yeah, just to name a few, you know, we've got Jared Weems with Weems Motor Company, and we've got Bling Cycles, Bill, of course, and he does an awesome show every year. Did it again this year, and then, of course, a handful of builders that they had there. Had Pat from Lead Sleds, of course, Danger Dan, of course, Danger Dan Talk Shop, Knives by Nick Huff and his buddy Mikey, and then did have Corey Sosa there. Also,
Corey. A little bit of
Corey
hamsters
Sosa
there.
Originals, which is a bike builder down there in Florida. Then also Jody Perowitz was even there for a couple of nights, which was really cool to get to see her. Of course, everything everything was busy, so there wasn't really a lot of downtime to just chill out and hang out with people.
I think we seen Jody and them on the mini bikes. They were on a golf cart and was blasting by. I was going to get my new hat. And then the next time you and I were hauling ass down through there, and Jody was walking by, and I was like, "Hey, Jody, hey guys," and I mean, I think that's all we said the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. But one thing about that little rally, and it ain't that little, you can make it what you want to make it.
Yes. Yeah. And then, of course, some of our favorite vendors that was there the last few years, and they were there again this year, and that's One Feather Press. If you guys saw our bandanas that we had on over the weekend, that's by One Feather Press. They do a bandana design specifically just for the rally each year, but he does bandanas, designs, and artwork and stuff like that all throughout the year, different rallies and events. It's really cool.
What a sweet soul.
I love his setup. I love his shit. I love his style. He's a cool dude.
He's just good person.
And that's One Feather Press.
Just a good for a little mini bike he had there. I could go on and on. Our hat place that we get, was it called?
Rev Ran hats.
Yep.
So you guys know I got the little cowboy hat type thing a couple of years ago. Well, he got one this year, and yeah, it's all fun.
Yeah, we're having a
good
ball.
Vendors.
Yeah, because I've been looking, for something different. I'm getting older and looking. I don't know. We just want to do something different. So we got to go. I think there was 250 to 300 hats. They all had those individual personalities. We got to go through, and I got to try on one. We kind of had a rapport with them already, and we already knew everybody along. So I actually had a lot of fun, and I actually got Stingy Bob. Is the hat I got? Is what they name it, and it's
it's kind of like the style that Kid Rock wears.
It is,
and a little bit of his style, but it's a really cool hat.
Well,
anyways, that's how the name came about, or something or another. So
And then, Jesus Christ, guys, I can go on and on. But you know, like we say, we on and on, the road continue on, and it's on to the next thing. And tomorrow we're up and at it, and we're gone on the big bore. It'll be nice to be back on the road glide, guys. That van go and the chopper and the mini bikes and all that, it's so much fucking work. I mean, it really, we love it. Put me on the road glide, pack light, run fast and heavy. Hard, fast, and heavy. That's all I want to do, man. I'm ready to be back on the road glide, just cutting across the country. I just wish we had some way to haul a couple little mini bikes.
Exactly. So that is starting for us tomorrow. We're going to be riding over to Rogers. That's where we're going to be guiding a ride down to Talimena. So it's Talimena Rally, Cruisin for St. Jude's this weekend in Texarkana. At the very beginning of the chat there, I did list the website, the Facebook event link. If you guys want to join, if you're in the area wanting to go, it's not too late. You can still register. You just have to register when you get to Talimena Rally, which is in Texarkana at the convention center. But the event page is posted. You can go check it out. If you are riding with us Thursday morning, all the details are there, and then I'm going to be posting more details in the next couple of days, and of course tomorrow evening and Thursday morning. But overall, the plan is we're going to be meeting at Pig Trail and kickstands up at 9 a.m. If you're riding with us, just make sure that you are filled up. Your belly's filled up and your bike is filled up, because we're not stopping again until we get into Oklahoma. So we're going to be doing a ride down to Fort Smith via Interstate 49 and then over into Oklahoma.
Which is
pretty.
It's a pretty
Yeah,
ride.
it's a pretty ride.
Yeah,
not all interstate rides are pretty, but this ride it's really pretty. Once we get into Oklahoma, we're going to do our first official stop, and that's where you can fill up and get some food. And we're hoping to meet up with some more people there in Oklahoma. If not, if we do, whatever, if you're in the area, come join us.
Where could they meet us in Oklahoma?
We're not for sure exactly, but I'm going to post that in the event page, guys. Mainly I had not decided yet, because there was a riding group in Oklahoma that always comes to the Talimena Rally, but they have not got back with me on the details yet. So I didn't want to pick a place that didn't work for them, and you know what I'm saying, right? Yep. So if they are able to meet up with us at the time frame, I'll get that details in there. But if not,
it's hard to work all that out.
We will post our own, stopping point. Anyways, our goal is to be in Texarkana at the convention center around 3:30. That's our idea plan. And we are staying at the convention center there. They have another hotel close by. They have another one close by from it. So if you guys are last minute registering, if you guys want to go jump on board, there are places, just don't know how close it is to the convention center.
Absolutely. And I was going to look at the weather, and I think we're going to have a pretty good weather. I mean, it just looks
good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I don't see any rain in the forecast either, and the temperatures are decent.
I'll look at Texarkana. Yeah, I mean, you're looking around 85 during the day and 63 at night, and sun. Damn, can't be any more perfect. So the weather is great. If somebody's watching right now and they're kind of kicking it off last minute, you might want to go ahead and jump on the bandwagon. Come on, because we're going to have a good time. Like I said, this is a different thing. This is a cruise, not a cruise ship. It is a true cruise, because you're guided and fed the whole way. When you get home or when you get back in the evenings there at the convention center, we just kick back, have some beverages, watch the show unfold, listen to good music, and eat again.
Yeah, Carol did post like the itinerary, basically. Do you want me to go through it?
Yeah, you could holler, because I know Carol, and I know, they work so hard on getting everything together.
And they have full-time jobs. Like, this is not their full-time job. This is not what they do, but they put this on every year, and it's a huge success.
Oh my gosh.
So, so Thursday.
Neil and them are on it.
Yeah. Thursday, 3 to 7 p.m. is their time frame for you to get your registration packet. If you've already registered, you can pick it up there at the convention center. If you have not registered, you can do so then. You're going to have a Talimena shirt in there, and that's going to be for Saturday. So if you're going, you get your packet, there's a t-shirt in there. Do not wear a t-shirt until Saturday. and that's just because we all get together when we ride up to Wilhelmina, whatever.
Top of the hill, mountain, lookout place.
Queen Wilhelmina.
Queen, thank you.
Yes, so that's where we ride. We all get together to do a group photo, and that's our time to all wear shirts, and we're all matching, because
I think
love
it's
it.
tie-dye this year.
Oh,
last year
fun.
Last year was yellow. What looks like it was a bunch of hamsters out and about.
Yeah. Okay. So that's Thursday. Friday, they want everyone to meet in the convention center's meeting room at 7:30.
Yeah.
I know that is early, but that's what this ride is all about. We have 2 days of riding, Friday and Saturday. We ride basically all day, enjoy each other, enjoy some amazing food. That's all provided. And then we get back and we have live music there. We've got more food there, and we do the same thing on Saturday. And this is all raising awareness and raising money for the kids at St. Jude's.
Yes.
7:30 we all meet up. We're going to be doing kickstands at 8 a.m. We're going to stop for lunch in Glenwood, Arkansas at the Fish Nest.
Yes.
And then that's a great time for you to fuel back up, meet again up at the Big Baptist Church there. That's right next to it. They're also doing poker run during this also, which all that information is going to be posted. So, then you're going to get back about 5 each night. They have tickets that you can buy for the silent auction, and then there's the silent auction on Saturday night, but you can buy tickets Friday and Saturday before the auction.
Yeah, and then there's all kind of just mayhem happening. Just crazy shit happening in the convention center. Steph and I want to thank Neil. They got us a room downstairs on the first floor with a waterbed, like he always says. And they bitched at us last year because we busted the waterbed. But and then they wouldn't let any waterbeds on the top floors, on the ground floor. Makes sense. Anyway, so I don't know what room we're going to be at. We'll be on the ground floor, and we're going to set up and we're going to do some interviews because I didn't have the chance last year. I got overwhelmed. Of a few people that come to this and what it means to them and why they continuously come back in to be part of this. There's no doubt it's a great, you want to be part of this. There's no reason why you wouldn't. It's a great story. Every bit of it goes to the kids. They don't stop near the we. That's what Neil says. He says it over and over.
Sorry, I'm still kind of itching and got dry skin from camping for 5 days. So
yeah,
I'm a little,
So we're going to set up down there, and we're going to put a pretty cool little video together for the Talimena Run this year. Like we always say, we have so much footage in the archives. Ugh,
we have a lot of footage.
We do. And you
guys
guys
want to learn how to make videos, hit me up. I'll send you some content and you make a video.
I was fixing to go somewhere with that, but I'm not going to.
Good motorcycle content.
I'm going to be good.
Oh my.
So when you get down there, though, there'll be vendors. There's all kind of things you can buy, purchase, look at, silent auction, eat. Like I said, it's just going to be a really good time. You guys want to ride with us, you're more than welcome to ride down with us. Like Steph said, it'll be Thursday morning at Picture Harley Davidson at what time?
9 a.m.
Wow. A lot of early mornings.
Are we leaving at 9 a.m. or 9:30?
Yeah.
We are leaving at 9 a.m.
We're leaving at 9 a.m. So kickstands up at 9 a.m.
Yes, we're going to be there probably as early as 8:30.
Ooh, yeah.
Don't expect us to be there any earlier.
And don't expect me to be all buzzy.
And if you guys get to Pig Trail, you're just going to look for us. We're not going to have a booth. We're not going to have a tent. We're not going to have anything. We're going to be us like this and our motorcycle.
We'll be right out front. Even if you wanted to come by and just send us off and say, what's up, guys, a high five, a little hug, off we go. More than welcome to come see us. We'd love that. Yes. That's the shit I love.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then you can ride down.
Yeah.
And then when we get down there, do your thing.
That's right. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. We went last year, and we were both blown away about how big of a turnout it is. Shit. And it's, like I said, it's not your typical motorcycle rally.
It's like nothing you've ever been to, or we have been to. And then, not the weekend after that, although that is my birthday weekend.
Yes, the
weekend. My birthday, June 1st, coming up, guys. So, just saying, if I need to put something.
We're going to be 29.
Yeah, well, no, I break 38 this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I can put maybe an Amazon list or something out there if you guys want to purchase some things. It'll probably do with mini bikes because that's my thing right now. No, but the next weekend is my birthday weekend. We get the bike service over at Picture Harley Davidson, so we'll probably be over in Rogers again. The weekend after that, we're going to be in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Yes.
And we're looking really forward to that as well.
I am looking forward to it. We do
man.
also have a ride planned during Hot Springs. You guys feel free to join us. The proceeds do go to Bikers Pay It Forward, our nonprofit, and we are still putting everything that we can towards JR.
Yes.
And feel free to please join if you can. If not, feel free to donate towards that. We're still accepting, like I said, donations towards that.
Which we'd kind of shut it off, and things happened where it didn't work out, where we couldn't meet up with him. Then he had a ride to celebrate her life, and the weather was just not working out. So there again, we weren't able to get there. So we're all going to be at Hot Springs, so maybe we can, really present this well.
Yes.
And do right with this.
Yeah.
So it was a little hectic, this
Right.
Pay It Forward. It wasn't like our other Pay It Forwards. And this was spontaneous for me because, his dad passed away, his wife passed away within a month there. And then I found out like the next 3 days, it's like, we're going to do a Pay It Forward. And I reached out to people, and I didn't really put it together as well as I usually do, but that's not really what it's about, is it? So just huge part of our riding community and a big part of Arkansas. Both of them were I needed to do this for my soul.
Yeah, for sure.
So maybe it'll help out a little bit.
Yeah, that's going to be on June 9th is our ride, and we're riding from Hot Springs down to Smackover, Arkansas to have a little catfish and some soul food.
Yeah.
And during Hot Springs, they also do a poker run. The VFW does a ride. They have a lot of stuff going on during Hot Springs Rally. Also, their whole rally, remember, is completely free. The concert is free. And
Wendell and Amy are busting their ass, are recreating this, just putting it all back together. If it wasn't for them two right there, we wouldn't have a Hot Springs Rally, and I'm so thankful for it. We will be staying at Hotel Hot Springs, where we did last year. We absolutely love that place. So if you guys are looking for a place to stay, that's what we recommend. That's where we'll be. We'll be doing this ride as well. This will be one of our featured rides on our YouTube videos, because we're doing a lot of the rides, the guided rides that are mapped out between Ride the Ozarks, Explore Arkansas, and Picture Harley Davidson. So we're riding these mapped out rides and vlogging them, basically. So this is going to be one of them.
yes, and collecting a whole bunch of footage.
That's what we do.
So let me say this.
Oh,
Off season, on season. We're kind of polar opposites, because riding season's more his on season.
yep.
And winter time, when it's not so great riding season, is more of my on time.
Yes.
So you will see kind of a decrease in the amount of YouTube videos coming out during the riding season, because guess what we're doing?
We're
We're riding.
We're living the life, and there's no way we could produce. Well,
Anyways,
you could.
yeah,
I wish you could
I just
produce.
wanna say that.
You could produce some shit videos. You could throw some shit out there, and it wouldn't be edited, and it'd be real raw, and it wouldn't have what we need to as far as us. And some of this stuff, guys, I just want to say this as well. It's not for you. It's not for me. It may be for somebody else. And what I mean by that is we have obligations to you as a viewer, to our sponsors, and to our rallies that we go to. And then on that as well, we have personal relationships that we're trying to keep everything going, our relationship going on. So there's a lot of things that our relationship continuing on strongly. Also behind the scenes is always really exciting, because I'm always thinking about next year or the next, after next. I've already started what we're doing next year. I've already started talking to people. This year, we're going to do all of our rides. Like, for example, when we leave Hot Springs, we're going to Laconia. We'll get home for a couple days, and we go right to Laconia. So then, it's just, and something huge that I can say now, this year at Sturgis at the Buffalo Chip, Steph and I have our own campground with our platform, Support 2UP. So you're going to be seeing a lot. We've been doing a lot of work with that. So it's going to be our own campground, Support 2UP, and we're going to be able to put together workshops that talk about that passenger and what makes everything good for them, as well as the driver of the motorcycle and the rear. So we're going to be able to put all this together and showcase a lot of this. We're going to also have the best 2UP in the bike show. And once again, she's going to have to build a trophy. You've seen her do the Spoonster the year before. So there's a lot of things that we're doing. And another thing.
Let's touch on that before you skip over Sturgis. So yes, Sturgis, if you guys haven't signed up for the newsletter from the Buffalo Chip, sign up with them. It's a great newsletter. They've got a lot of information. They are always doing new events. They have like tons of events during the actual Sturgis rally. So many events. God. But send them a message, say, hey, the Ornery One sent me. Sign up for their newsletter. Yeah. They will be rolling out a little bit about the campground or the camp area for Support 2UP in their emails.
And somebody else is a special guest.
So they have the Women's Day at the Chip, which happened the last couple of years, but this year they've added me as a special guest on their roster, which is super cool. I'm very, very humbled for that. And we will be doing a best 2UP motorcycle in their bike show, which is another milestone for me because I absolutely love to see more focus on the passenger and not just the driver. And yeah, so it's very cool. I can't wait to get more information out there on that, maybe showcase a little bit of what we have in mind for the trophy, and start marketing that, putting it out there.
Gosh, man,
letting it grow. So if you guys are thinking about coming to the Sturgis, and you have even a slight idea of where you might camp, or you may not know where you're camping within the Sturgis Buffalo Chip, stay tuned, because we are going to be having an area that's just designated for 2UP riding, for 2UP riders, for riders that are like us, like-minded, that have a ride or die on the bike with them all the time.
Or maybe it doesn't, and they want to meet someone that wants to be on the back riding.
That's true.
Because it is the Ornery One Ornery Squall campground as well. We're just really focusing on the 2UP and what we're going to do with that community. But I do want to make clear, you don't have to have a 2UP person to come camp in the campground. You come on. If you're there, you probably follow us anyway, and if you're not, you should. You'll see what we're all about, and you can be part of something pretty special and be at the very roots of it as we grow. Because Steph and I, this is not just a trend for us; it's a tradition. We've talked to them. We want to be part of the Buffalo Chip for years to come. So this is a passion. This is what we want to do for life. This isn't something, and that's something, if you guys are watching us now, we're not that good at everything, but we try to do everything. We try to, I don't know.
I don't know. Everyone's good at something.
You don't know what you're
saying.
I'm good at eating. Good at drinking beer, but I mean, it's just...
I cannot see with these sunglasses. I thought I'd wear sunglasses tonight because I have no makeup on. I've been working in the yard, and but I can't see. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and take my sunglasses off.
Well, I guess what I was trying to get at is Steph and I are very real, very humble, and then what you see is what you get. We're pushing every day to the limit after everything that we've gone through with her. And with saying that, Steph was able to do a little blog today, which I read it and it was amazing a while ago, because we've had a uptake on followers across the board this last couple of months, and we kind of wanted to refresh what we are doing, what got us here, and who we are, and and how special it is to be doing what we're doing right now, and especially like with all of our ornery asses on here and getting to see all you guys out there. Doing what we love, doing what you do, and being able to do all this together. It really is quite a cool little community that we've begun, and we're going to just keep on trucking nice and steady. That's Steph's topping, like usual.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. I was just kind of chatting with Brandy. I don't think she's on live at the moment. I don't know. She's on Facebook, and I'm chatting with her. We do have a Support 2UP Facebook group, and she'd asked a question earlier today in the group, and it's got a lot of engagement. And I was just very proud of her for, you know, kind of speaking up and asking people's opinion. And
well, that's what that platform's about, right there.
Yeah, I love that that's what it's about, but I also love that everyone's being so supportive, because, you know, there's a lot of people that, you know, want to know, well, why are you not on your own bike? Or, oh, what do you ride? And then I tell them, and then they're like,
are you a seasoned rider?
And then they're like, so you don't have your own bike? And I'm like, no, I ride 2-up with him, you know, everywhere, whatever. And it's just like, they don't understand that, or they don't comprehend why I'm so involved in the motorcycle community, have so many miles, but I don't ride my own motorcycle.
That is your motorcycle.
And then I know, but not in the eyes of other people.
Well, fuck them. Yeah,
I know, but see, you shouldn't have to feel like that. Like, everyone should. I just love the fact that we're slowly breaking certain stereotypes and stuff like that. And everyone in the group is very supportive and positive, and I love that. So I was just chatting with her and then answering some comments. So yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing. Across our social media platforms, like for TikTok, I absolutely do not get on there. I really don't get on a whole lot of stuff anyway, because I'm afraid of getting slammed somewhere and I'm gonna get my little feelings hurt, and then I get pissy and get real pissy. Anyway.
No.
So no. But everything that we've done, we've kept it at a minimum of racket. I believe, I know, and we know some that have done so good on social media, but they're little shits. I love them to death. I love each and every one of them, but they don't mind to really shake the bushes. We haven't done that. We've tried to just be respectful. We'll speak our mind here and there. We try not to just have a whole lot of noise, though.
Be respectful.
Don't take no shit, though.
What was I about to say? Yeah, be respectful, but don't take no shit.
Speaking of that, look how little these are.
So, Sticker Mule and another sticker company was running a special, and I was like, oh, I need to get more of these stickers. Well, I ordered them, but I didn't realize that the special was for 2-inch stickers, so they're little tiny 2-inch.
That's what she said. I led that all the way up to that just for that. That's what she said. So
you guys who are riding with us Thursday down to Talimena, I'll have some stickers for you.
Yeah, get some minis, because we like mini bikes. Oh, that'd be great on the mini bike. Mini bike weirdos with mini stickers. See?
Mini stickers for your mini bikes.
See? That's how we do it.
Size does matter.
Take a negative and make a positive out of it. 1 plus 1, well, don't get you far, but.
And I also have another shirt idea. Brandy, are you still on here? So, I did get to ride the mini bike this weekend, which was the first time that I was on 2 wheels by myself since the brain tumor and brain surgery. So it was a big milestone for me, and I kept on wanting to wear, like, I wanted like an orange safety vest or something, or like, you know, what construction workers wear, you know, or like warning signs or something like that. So I think I'm going to get me a t-shirt made that says student driver on the back.
I want a cape.
And it's, wait, it's going to say student driver, but under it, it's going to say, don't tempt me. I've got excuses and you don't have bail money. Seriously? That's all I get from you?
I'm trying to put it together in my head.
Because I have excuses for everything.
Oh, God bless it.
I mean, anything that goes wrong and it could have been my fault, I'll have an excuse for it.
Yeah, the mini bike's falling over and I was hitting that real nice bike.
That seriously was not my fault. I wasn't even touching the bike.
Well, it didn't fall from a ghost.
Nope, his name is Hank.
Nope, little shit.
You know that. Tate is my witness. Tate, are you still on here?
Probably not.
Anyway, so yeah, I've got excuses.
He heard you talking.
And you don't have no bail money.
Well.
Maybe it should say, don't tempt me. I've got excuses and bail money.
Then I would like that better. Yeah.
Okay.
But you have to call me to get out. That's what we did last time.
I'll call Brandy.
Yeah, that'd work now. You got friends.
I
You
know.
did have a friend.
I probably have a friend. Yeah. Brandy, will you be my friend?
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of Brandy, they just went over to Georgia to the KST Customs facility and got some new bars.
Yep, Pathfinders.
Yeah.
All adjustable.
They look good,
yeah,
too.
Rhett. I talked to Rhett, and I was like, what they got? And he told me. So that's another thing, guys. We'll be back on the big board tomorrow, and everything on that fucking bike has been just good as gold. I've ran the shit out of it now. You'll see me start, as I get on this bike, you'll start seeing me talk more about the products that are on my bike, because we want to talk about what we're doing at the moment. And I'm so tickled to death with that thing. Maybe a couple things I'd like to change on it, but overall, man, that thing's just kicking. It's eating the miles. That's just a mile marker eating machine. I'm looking forward to being back on it and having some fucking power where I can pass everything in sight. Oh, that van going 55 miles an hour is just killing me.
I haul ass in the van.
Yeah,
I do pretty good.
push
I'm
it
like,
a little harder than I do.
I do like 65, 75,
Yeah.
you know. Pulling the trailer. I ain't afraid to get on the interstate. I gotta say that.
Yeah.
I'm doing really good. I've never hit a curb with the trailer.
Don't say it.
Why?
I
I'm
don't
proud of
know.
it.
Yeah, you've done really good. You've got some tight squeezes. Made my butthole pucker. I never say anything.
I got my mirrors.
I just be quiet.
I got my...
I was hungover though Sunday.
Yeah, he slept all the way into Arkansas.
I got so fucked up Saturday night. I threw up from... music was still playing, so it was around midnight. I started throwing up, and it was raining, and I just hung on there. It felt so good. I was soaking wet, throwing up over a chair. I think she got me in bed about 3:30, and then I sat Indian style in the van in my underwear that was still wet, and I talked gibberish for another 30 minutes because I thought I was still going to puke. I was trying to talk myself out of it. So Sunday when we got up, I just thought, and it was around noon, I was like, get all the bikes loaded, throw all this shit in there, and let's go home. And that's exactly what we did. We drove all the way back. Trucking.
It was fun, though.
Mother trucking's what we did. Yeah, an experience like it always is. Okay.
All right. That's all the gibberish we've got.
All the rambling.
Yeah.
Backbiter. Johnny Cash. Anyway, song. Okay, 7:42. I think I'm going to go take a shower because my left armpit is stinking again. Don't know what it is. My right one doesn't stink, but my left one does.
I think maybe Dan has rubbed off on this side of you. All right, guys. We are signing off. Can't wait to see you guys if y'all are riding down there with us on Thursday for Talimena, or if you guys are going to meet up with us there. Can't wait to see you all. Of course, the Buffalo Chip coming up for Sturgis. We've got Milwaukee coming up.
Laconia.
We've got Laconia. We've got Hot Springs.
Box Blues and Barbecue.
I know I don't have my calendar in front of me, but
I don't know. I don't know if we're going to do the cruise this year, but we're trying to pull some stuff off about the cruise. That's something that's always cool to check in on. High Seas Rally. That depends on how good of a idea I have, which I'm working on a fucking amazing idea.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So I probably should not talk about my idea because you got on to me the other day because I was talking to too many people about my idea.
The motorcycle?
Yeah.
Right,
that's what I knew you'd say. Got a good idea. If I'm able to do what's on my mind for this winter until next year, holy shit. It'll be the biggest thing we've ever done. It'll be the most exciting thing we've ever done. It'll be the most people involved thing we've ever done. And when we get done, we'll have something that we've never had before. Be the kind of it will be a one of a kind. Okay, I rambled.
All right, guys, I hope you all have a good night, and thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging out with us, chit-chatting, and bullshitting with us.
That's right, y'all. Talk it, walk it, and ride it. That's what we do on these Tuesdays, going live with everybody. I want to thank to all of our honoring asses out there, guys. Thank you so very much. Every one of you that has chatted up over here and watched what we've been doing, what we're doing. All of our sponsors that you've been seeing rolling through this corner right here. I love you all to death. How the hell could we do it without you guys? And I have nothing else to say.
Okay.
Right on.
All right, guys.
You want to do the sign off or you want me to do it?
I think you should do it. You are so good at it.
Well, once again, you got... yeah, fuck. Thanks for tuning in and chiming in, and like always, y'all stay ornery.
Is this where we say bye? Wait, I gotta click.
Oh, mothers, don't you fear, ain't gonna drop no bomb over here. Won't be a bang, won't be a boom, just a TV set.